What's up, Shark fam? It's a little different than normal videos. But all of us, yes, are going to expose a company, a person, and another company that now hired this person who is a piece of crap. And that's saying it nicely. I could say much worse. As far as I'm concerned, scumbag of the earth. CHRISDILECCE. Me and Eric bought a drone from this guy who worked for a company named Rippton. The drone was the SHARKX, the one that we had the video of, a couple videos of it. One of them doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it goes in the water. Now, the fact that the drone went in the water wasn't the problem, you know, because Rippton, who makes the SHARKX, has video of it on their website, landing in water, taking off from water. So it's supposed to be a waterproof bait deployment drone. We were doing with it as we were supposed to do, deploying bait. Chris said that the drone was upgraded. We had no idea what was upgraded. He never said what was upgraded. All we knew that the drone was upgraded and came with a bunch of batteries, like everything we needed. Drone was, as far as we had known, in perfect working order, which it wasn't. When Chris did the upgrade, voiding the warranty, mind you, which he didn't tell us anything about it voiding the warranty on anything. Chris did the upgrade, did not, and we have video of it, did not put the waterproof gasket back in properly. So the drone took on salt water when it went in. But one splashdown in salt water is not going to give you the kind of corrosion that is inside this drone. It has been leaking air, whatever, for a while now. Much longer than we had it. We've only had it a few months, and it was the actual first time we get to take it out to the beach after doing some test runs, making sure that she's okay, she can fly, you know, the whole spiel. Now, Rippton doesn't want to do anything for us. They don't want to help us in any way other than, here's a 40% discount, spend some more money on another drone. Why? I'm not doing that. I'm okay with that. Nope. Especially not through Rippton. Not going through Rippton. I might go through another company that a friend of mine who also had a problem with Chris and Rippton, Jock from Louisiana, he had a major problem with his drone, brand new out of the box. So if that tells you anything, don't get a Rippton SHARKX drone. To hell with that company altogether. Hopefully they go out of business really soon. CHRISDILECCE, on the other hand, I hope that not only does Jock get you, we're coming after you. The guy that you stole the AVET Patriot reel from, he's going to come after you. I'm fairly certain of that. You screwed over ML Custom Rods, Mike LaRusso. Dude doesn't do anything wrong by anybody. One of the most stand-up guys I've ever met, and you screw him over too. Man, you're a bad guy, and I can't believe XPC, that you now rep for or work for, however that goes, wants you on their team. How is that? How's that logical? I'm gonna guess that XPC is just as bad as Rippton if they have you on their crew. So I wouldn't buy a Rippton. I wouldn't buy an XPC. I wouldn't do any business with CHRISDILECCE, period, point blank. Guy is scum. He just wants to scam everybody, get money, and act like he's innocent in everything. Well, you're not innocent. Not in this one. And we're going to make sure that you know that. We're going to make sure. XVC, you need to really look at this guy and figure out if that's the kind of people you want repping your brand, repping your product. I wouldn't at all. No. Not that guy anyway. Not that guy. Mike LaRusso, I'd want him on my team to rep my brand and my product. That would be awesome. You should get him on it. He knows a lot more people than Chris. He does a lot more for the shark fishing community than Chris. Just saying. That would be my vote right there. I'd pick Mike. But we're gonna gather up all the evidence, all of everything we need. We're gonna take on Rippton. We're going after Chris. We're gonna get this shit squared away. And Eric, he made the initial purchase of the drone, and I've been paying him back towards the drone, and now we have a $1,500 paperweight, thanks to Chris. Because he voided the warranty, not telling us what the hell he did, or it's an upgraded drone. Came from Rippton. And he wanted to tell us it came from Rippton, upgraded. So, we're going to take this as far as we can. And basically, even if we can't get you into court and get our money back, because it's going to cost us more than that, I'm going to drag your name through the mud. And I don't even want to, because that's not really who I am. But I'm going to tell you what, you're scum, bro. That's a really, really horrible thing that you decided you were going to do to people. Just not cool, man. That's not what fishing's about, bro. That's really not. Shark fishing, any kind of fishing, that's not how a community should be, dude. You really should get your priorities straight in life before you start doing that kind of crap to people. Because one way or another, I gotta figure out how to get Eric his money back. Because of scum like you. Crazy. Like I said, this isn't my usual kind of video, so it's not really my forte to come on here and just start all this. But don't go to Rippton Drone. Don't. Period. Don't go to Rippton for anything. In fact, if all business shuts down for them, that would be awesome. CHRISDILECCE, don't have anything to do with him. Period. Point blank. He's a worthless guy. Just absolute trash, scum of the earth. That's all I can say about that. And XPC, to you again, you really need to look at who you've got working for you or repping you, and however you guys' relationship is at this point. I would solely rethink that, and I would probably and kick him right off the team, because that's not a guy you want repping your brand at all, period. But there will be updates on this. I'll continue to let you guys know what is going on and how things go and progress from here. So until then, tight lines, and everybody, tails up.